This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is the son who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And citation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami Camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 54, is that I came across this murder video on social media of a father and son being killed by their neighbor, okay? And of course, this individual that you see in front of your screen is the daughter, all right? She's crying because she lost her father and her brother, okay? And it reminded me of the curses, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 54, all right? Because, hey, the curses are still here, all right? And that's why you got to use wisdom, all right? You got to humble yourself. You can't let pride get the best of you, all right, when you're dealing with, okay, your people, all right? When you're dealing with the nation of Israel, all right? The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans, because most of them are sick. Most of them are emotionally disturbed, okay? And if you let pride get the best of you, all right, bad things can happen, all right? Because these curses are still real. As they're still here today. And that also proves that we're not under the new covenant for those individuals out there. Okay, so let me show you the video. I'm not going to play the execution part. I just want to show you that these curses are real and that you must acknowledge them so that you don't let pride destroy you. So here it is. The whole situation that panned out was the neighbor upset that there's noise above him, and this, okay. So he's banging on the ceiling to his apartment, all right? Then, according to, I think it was the mother or the sister, you can watch the interview, the testimony of them, the father banged on the floor, okay? So that irritated the neighbor, and he runs up the stairs and kicks the door, and that's when the mother comes out to argue with the neighbor over a noise complaint, which that's totally out of order. Where's the father in all this? Why didn't the father come out first to speak to the neighbor? All you see is the mother and the son. Okay, so now let's play. So where does the father come in? All right. Oh, by the way, these are a so-called Haitian family right here, and I believe that's a Judite because the way he was standing and moving, the way he was dressed, and the way he was talking. All right, he looks like he's more of a Judite. All right, and you know. The tribe of Judah, they love using the blicky, as they call it, the blicky in their rap music, right? So let's play this video, all right? But this is what happens, all right, when you're not acknowledging that the curses are real. All right, this is totally out of order, by the way. So they're arguing, there he is, there's the father, okay? Here comes the father, stop talking, boom. First of all, this is out of order. You come to a grown-ass man, a neighbor you don't know, with some scissors pointed to his neck, all right? So you set yourself up to be put to death, all right? Pride, man, pride. Let's continue on. Up, all right? And he's showing that he said, I got the blicky. He was making those hand signal gestures. Up, boom. Wait, hold on. Boom, there we go. All right, you turned your back on the man you put out some scissors to. You turned your back, all right, on the man you put scissors to his neck. And he comes out with a firearm with a laser beam, okay? And I'm not going to play the rest, all right? Let's get to some scriptures. So what happened there? That father was executed, all right, because he was executed, as well as the son was killed for trying to stop his father from getting shot, and he got killed too. But when the father, he got executed because that Jake, after he shot him in the back, okay, and after he killed the son, he went back, hopped over the son, and went back and shot that Jake, okay, shot that so-called Haitian, that Levite, that smooth-faced so-called Haitian, square in his noggin, right in his head, execution style, okay? And he wasn't flinching, he had no remorse, okay? Which leads me to believe that Jake has killed before. But anyway, Proverbs 16:18, pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Right. You can't let your pride get the best of you. All right. When you're teaching on the highways and byways, where you're in the midst of our people, all right, when you're out in the grocery store, when you're out at work, you cannot let your pride get the best of you. You let your pride get the best of you, hey, Jake, these 2/3 Jakes don't care. All right. Death is all in their mind. All right. They're all on drugs. They're all listening to satanic rap music that's all about death and destruction, okay? So you can't just be arguing with Jake, okay? Especially when it's not edifying, okay? Also, you don't want to be in areas where you can't edify the camera, all right? Like, there's a whole thing now with these individuals out there protesting. The whole protesting, and then you're out in the midst of the protest. There's going to be no edification in that. Everyone's going to be arguing back and forth. All you're going to have is just emotions, all right? And that's what, what these spirits, all right, the left-hand spirits feed into, okay, into your emotion, all right? That's what Satan wants, all right? Satan wants you to get emotional. He wants you to get prideful. So Proverbs 16:18, pride goeth before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall. I also want to bring out this, Zechariah chapter 14, verse 13. And it shall come to pass in that day that a great tumult from the Lord shall be among them, and they shall lay hold every one on the hand of his neighbor. Right, that's a perfect example. Due to a noise complaint, 2 people got put to death, father and son, okay? All right? Your own neighbor, all right? Because the curses are real. And his hand shall rise up against the hand of his neighbor, right? So it ain't just northern versus southern kingdom. It ain't just an Edomite versus an Israelite. It could be southern kingdom versus southern kingdom. Northern kingdom versus northern kingdom, all right? Because in your community is where the war zone is going to be at, all right, when all hell breaks loose. Just think about that. Where you put your head at, all right, when the shit hits the fan, all right, that's where you're going to have to use the wisdom, the knowledge of the scriptures, okay? That's why you got to apply them now when everything is chill, all right? Because you could be at work when all hell breaks loose, all right? You could be in traffic, I-95 when all hell breaks loose. I'm just using I-95 because I'm always in that damn traffic. Also, another one, Proverbs chapter 25, verse 28. He that hath no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls. Again, this is a good example, brothers and sisters. You got to be able to rule your own spirit, all right? When you're dealing with wicked Jakes, man, you got to say you can't, all right, be prideful and start saying things that will ignite their emotions because they're emotional, all right? And lead to something bad happening, all right? You have to be able to rule your spirit, all right? Be calm in the situation and apply the scriptures, all right? And again, when a neighbor's banging on your floor, okay, and then you become childish and bang right back, that wasn't using wisdom, all right? You should go downstairs and knock on the door. Hey, what's going on? I know you're banging on my door. Is there an issue? Or I guarantee this hasn't happened. This is not more than once, all right? This is not more than one isolated incident. I guarantee that family, because as you could tell, there's a lot of people living in that apartment, okay? making a lot of noise, the children, and that neighbor probably complained more than once in this hat and finally got fed up. He snapped, okay? You ever seen the movie Falling Down with Michael Douglas? You should watch that. Shit like that does happen, okay? But again, for somebody that's irritated with the noise, there should have been a better way to alleviate that situation besides being childish and banging on the floor at him. And then pulling out scissors. Again, you're pulling out fucking scissors? You're pulling out fucking scissors. You didn't know how to rule your own spirit. You got put down. Last one I'll close it out because this was judgment from the Lord. Sirach chapter 29, verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Right, and this was vengeance from the Lord. 29, fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. 30, teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction. 31, they shall rejoice at his commandment. They shall be ready upon earth when need is, and when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. Right. So this was judgment of the Lord, ultimately. Whoever perished being innocent. Okay? And where were the righteous cut off? So, yeah, it's sad. This sister lost her father and her brother. That wife, all right, lost her husband and her son, all right. And again, these are the curses. They haven't escaped. In fact, the curses are just going to intensify as we get closer to this. As we get closer to the end of this thing. So it behooves you to rule your own spirit, all right? Rule your spirit, apply the scriptures, lean on to your own understanding, do the right thing, or end up, okay, somebody executing you over noise complaints, all right? Because, yeah, something like that can happen if you're not applying the scriptures, okay? So with that, I want to give all praise and all glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who grew well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there, pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep the door, keep the faith, keep pushing, keep fighting, keep studying. Pray without ceasing. Pray for each other. Pray for the apostles and elders. As you can see, we're almost out of here. All right? Them spirits are getting ramped up. All right? We're getting close to the end. And the Jakes that are not seeking the Lord, they're getting bodied left and right. So, just stay rooted in, all right? Stay circumspect, all right? Redeeming the time because the days are evil. And for the few sisters that are watching, keep studying when you pray, preach, and cover, all right? And again, same, that applies to you too. Don't let your emotions get the best of you, even though you're the weaker vessel, all right? And with that, Shalom and Abad with Boss.